Okay, this episode is about what type of rocks should you be picking up to put through a rock tumbler eventually to polish up. And that's basically the rocks I've picked up over the winter months here in Southern California along the Colorado River. Okay. These all eventually are going to be tumbling. It's going to take a long time. Obviously, I got a big pile there. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I normally know from experience. I've been tumbling for, I don't know, a few decades. What type of rocks to pick up, okay? Like, I wouldn't pick up any of these rocks here, to tumble. Most rocks are not worth tumbling. I'll say 99.9% of them aren't worth picking up to bring home to put in your rock tumbler. So, but there's at least 4 categories I look for. Now, obviously, if you pick up the rock and you put it up to the sun and you can see through it, you keep it. You know, that's kind of like these type of rocks. That's chalcedony. These type of rocks here are clear when you bring them up to the sun. Clear agates and stuff like that. Okay. So that's an obvious one. The other thing is you bring a sprayer and you spray them down to see how they look after they're sprayed down. Whoa, there's a big horsefly just almost landed on me. Okay. That helps also because what it's telling you is how the rocks are going to look after they've been polished in a rock tumbler. Okay? So that helps if you want to carry one of these around. With experience, you won't even have to do that. But it gives you a better idea. And actually, the solid colors like this will come out even better than what they look like when they're wetted down. This one, it's got what I call contrasting colors. Okay, I always pick up this stuff. This stuff looks great after it's been tumbled for a month or so. There's another one. That's a contrasting color. Anything with contrasting colors is something worth picking up. Okay, that's contrasting colors. It's got the whites on the green background. This one's going to be unbelievable. Look at how many different colors is in there. There's at least 4 different colors, contrasting colors in that piece. It's going to be phenomenal after that's been tumbled for 4 or 5 weeks. Contrasting colors, again, you got white in the black background. That'll look nice. This one's got a little jasper streak with kind of cream colored streaks. That'll look nice. I gotta set my timer here. Get back so I don't go over 15 minutes. Okay, that's obvious. That's got contrasting colors. This is really cool because it's got like light greens and dark greens, and hopefully you can see those. The other thing I look for is striations or layering in the rocks. Anything that's got layering, these are kind of rocks that look really beautiful after they've been tumbled. That's actually a piece of agate with layering. Doesn't have to be agate, these are all going to come out great. The standard, hard stones, granites, quartz family, anything with layering, like you see there. The other thing I pick up is colors, solid colors. Anything that's a solid color typically will look really nice in a rock tumbler. Believe it or not, those are all going to come out real nice and shiny looking. I'll give them a quick squirt so you can see how they will look, and they'll actually look better than that after the tumbling. But this kind of simulates how they might look, but typically I found they always look better than even after you've squared them down. Especially the solid colors, they're really deceiving. They look much better than this after they're tumbled. For example, this black one here, after tumbling, that's what it looks like. Okay, and a few of these black ones I found with little quartz streaks in them. So that's how it'll look. These are tumbled, like I say. Contrasting colors. Here's one I tumbled, a larger one with the contrasting colors. Here's another one, contrasting colors after tumbling. I'll try to see what else. Or this one actually is more similar to this one here. There's a lot of different types of rocks that will come out nice. These are jaspers. And I should let these dry out so you can see the real difference before and after. Solid colors, you know, that's one before and after. Jaspers, there's different color jaspers in here, before and after. Got agates, like that, before and after. Your clear, the rocks you can see through, you know, before and after tumbling. Colors, like I say, or striations, and like for example, okay, this one here, for example, okay, now it's dried out. You can really see the difference now between before it was tumbled and after it was tumbled. Right there. There's a nice piece of, yeah, if you see anything with a bunch of different colors in it, you definitely want to pick it up too, you know, because it'll come out beautiful after tumbling. Okay, these are some of the rocks I've tumbled this winter. And like I say, it takes me 5 weeks actually to tumble rocks. I go through a 5-week process. And my best piece, well, these big pieces I can't tumble them, but you can put a leather oil. This is dendritic jasper. Let me wet it down so you can see it better. It's dendritic jasper. A good friend of mine, Paul Fry, identified that one for me. And because it's so large, it's a really key piece. This one, you know, the contrasting colors, you know, that's got these little quartz streaks going through it. So it's a keeper, you know, but like I say, there's a special oil you can use, a leather oil. If you don't, if they're too big to put in your tumbler, you can oil them down and to simulate what I'm doing with the spray here. That's a jasper. This has got a high copper content. This is just one of those conglomerates. It's got all kinds of stuff, quartz chips mixed in. Contrasting colors, jaspers and blacks, you know. So, and I found a lot of big stuff, which obviously it's got high copper content that I can't you know, put in a tumbler. Okay, my key piece this winter, my best piece, is called Picture Jasper. And I even sent pictures to the Smithsonian, and they, I said, you know, I might be interested in donating it to you. And the head of the mineralogy department, so when I sent the pictures to him, he was like in awe. on this next piece. I have not tumbled it yet, but it's not so big that I can't tumble it, but it's pretty big. But I'm gonna, after I put this through 4 or 5 weeks of tumbling, it's gonna be unbelievable. This is how I found it in the ground. It's called picture jasper. Now let me just I'll spray it. And we're in the shade right now, so let me take this out in the sun so you can see it better. Unfortunately, it's drying out really fast. Let me put it on the ground and I'll spray it again. But this type of jasper, sometimes it has unusual type of scenes in it. It could be a mountain scene, could be a cloud formation, it could be a person's face. So that's my best piece. Called picture jasper. That's a big chunk. So anyway, that's about it for this episode. Running into 15 minutes. Hope you enjoyed it. I found some things useful. I'm finding all this along the Colorado River in Southern California. And this is Eagle Eric signing off.